Hello everyone, this is Tefnut Light. I hope you can hear me well. I'm in my bed and I decided to make a video about the current energies, what's going on, Mercury retrograde, twin flames. It's an interesting time, I have to say. It really comes down at the moment, I feel it's self-acceptance and loving thyself more and seeing that the whole world is love, and anything that keeps you separate from that is not love. It's hard to describe it all because it's very retrograde, and that's just, one of those planetary things that shouldn't cause the factor that we can't do things. We should definitely always do things. It comes down right now with the masculine and feminine energies. I feel we're ending the idea of separation, and that comes down to the feminine accepting the masculine and the masculine accepting the feminine, and that comes from within us, and yes, in the physical as well. That's why it's being mirrored so much right now. The male's integrating the feminine aspects and the female's integrating the male aspects. And the female is really ready, and the energy female, it doesn't mean that you're female actually. It depends on which energy you have with the twin, but it's like you've swapped spaces a little bit. So the female is like ready to do it, and the masculine's going inward and looking at the inside, the past relationships, past patternings, fear, love, how they see themselves in the world. They're becoming more feminine, and the feminine is wanting to take action, but also taking space in the sense of thinking of how to be in that role because it's very new. And a really interesting aspect is actually that twins are androgynous. We hold both sexes energetically, actually. We have masculine and feminine. I was actually born with a male name, so to say, even though it's a female version of it, which I thought was always really funny, and I always saw myself as a bit more masculine. But I am female, born female, but I have these aspects of sometimes being harsh on the men, and I'm really realizing this through my own conditioning, so to say, in my past life, I want to say, because I left, so to say, part of that old patterning behind me, but it's been really like reflected energetically and like mirrored to me, like, whoa, like it's really all how you see it. It's really how all you feel about yourself. And if you ever doubted yourself or allowed other people to see you in a certain light, it's been your responsibility, but it was also part of your, so to say, I want to say, your training program, because that's what makes you who you are, how you're going to be in the world, how you are going to help people, what is your gift. That's part of the whole thing. And as a collective, we're healing that aspect of seeing the masculine in a new light, and the feminine, the masculine seeing the feminine in a new light and allowing the goddess to be reborn. And that's huge news. It's really emotional too, in a sense. And it's time to allow ourselves to see the masculine in a softer space. And I could say I could be responsible myself for doing the opposite, and being raised in a way that I felt I had to protect myself and I had to do this and that and be really strong. And now the masculine was asking the feminine to soften, and now it's the opposite, that the masculine softening, that the feminine is having to look at their masculine side. And it's really confusing because it's just this dualistic aspect back and forth. But actually, if you look at the whole thing, it's all one. There is no real separation between those two energies, but we've been conditioned to think like that. But there is, in the universal forces and energies and how our bodies are, that to create humanity and create creations. There's always been the Shiva Shakti aspect, but they're changing in the way we are, the way we live, the way we create. And the feminine has done so much work, and now they're like, okay, I'm ready, let's do this. And the masculine's now taking that time to like look at their inner aspect of the more sensitive parts of themselves. And it's a process. And it's beautiful at the same time. It's like, give them the space to allow them to do that work. Trust them. Have trust in yourself and really look at yourself as you would look at them, and allow them to look at you as you would look at them. It's kind of like that mirroring aspect. And I feel like there's so much healing with a goddess on this earth going on. I myself took a course this weekend, and it brought so much up that I had no idea that I had all this repressed. I knew some of it, but this energy of, energies of how the world sees sexual energies. What is sexual energy? I think twin flames are the most purest form of sexuality, that in the essence they are just holy pureness. And I was very sensitive to some of those energies, and it really brought up so much. And I'm realizing, taking a step back, and I mean, feminine energy is creational energy. It is sexual. It's a sexual force, and so is the masculine. But the softening and surrendering and being more gentle on ourselves, I'm really looking at that aspect of myself, and then also seeing I need to be more gentle with the masculine and all my masculine relations, even friendships, how I see people, how I see myself, because I feel the feminine in some aspect has taken on this role that we need to create. We need to be like that maker and creator, and we need to just keep up with the job force, and it's been a bit stressful. So now it's kind of this balancing aspect of the masculine and the feminine, also stopping the idea of being so dualistic and that it's coming into singularity as one form, that we are all one. Nothing is separating us, and our twins are very important for us to look at that, and also trust them, and trust yourself, and trust God. And once you do that, it comes around. And it's a beautiful, deep process. So balancing that out, taking the time to look within, and creating from love, and trusting other people that they're a part of this, and they're helping you, not that they're against you. And I feel both parties have had a look at this, and it's just really one party. It's not two parties, it's one party. And by that I mean self-acceptance and acceptance of your twin, and trusting. And when you let that wall down of feeling like you need to protect yourself, that's when it all falls into place. So thank you for this beautiful time to share this with all of you and receive this energy in the most beautiful light. Do go check out that Activate Your Love Frequency video I did. I just danced, and that's sometimes what you just need to do. And there's beautiful energies here, just accepting that and trusting. And twins are here to help each other right now. There's so many people that are twins that are showing up for me right now, and I've been questioning and this and that. It's just like, come down to a space of, we are really rebuilding our society on a massive global scale, and it comes down to doing your work and trusting, receiving, and allowing, and all is well. So thank you so much. And if you'd like to go check out my website, I'm having a sale on all the hour sessions. The womb activations, and womb activations, by the way, are for men and for women, is the creational space of the sacral chakra, transmuting that energy and transmitting out that good frequency, what you want to radiate out, letting go of fear and old blockages, and trusting yourself and trusting the universe, as well as twin flame readings and tarot and astrology. So I look forward to seeing you all really soon. Thank you for supporting me and loving me and sharing the light with me at this space and being your divine essence that you are. I will see you very soon. Namaste and blessings, and trust you are divine, and that reflection is you. Remember that, okay? Love you, love and light.